Hello! My name is Kallista, and welcome back to Danganronpa V3, Killing Harmony. In the last episode, we received an additional motive. If someone hasn't been killed in 2 days' time, then all of the students will be taken out. Things are very dire. Shuichi asked Kaede to meet him in the library. Now, before I go in, I just want to very quickly say that I have already recorded this episode once before, so what's coming up is not blind for me. In essence, what happened, I saw this next cutscene, we hit free time, and I explored the building, I found 2 other hidden Monokumas, and then I decided to go chat with Rantaro. I decided on Rantaro for the first person that I want to speak to. Now, in both Danganronpa 1 and Danganronpa 2, you didn't need to give the student an item for their first free time event. That is not the case with V3, and under normal circumstances, I wouldn't have reloaded the save. Like, if I had given Rantaro an item he didn't like, and that's why we didn't get a free time event, I would have been fine with that. However, the games have conditioned me to believe you don't need to give them anything for the first free time event. You don't need to give them anything. And now the rug has been pulled out from under my feet. And I'm not all too fond of that. And considering they're already limiting how many times you can speak to a person per chapter, I'm not willing to waste a free time event based on something that the other games kind of led me to believe. So I reloaded for that reason. If it was a case of I had given him a bad item, then I would have left it as is. But like I said, the other games have conditioned me to think one way, and then the third game says, actually, no, that's not the case here, but we weren't going to warn you about it. Like, no thank you. So yeah, I have seen this. It's not a particularly long cutscene, and I know where 2 hidden Monokumas are. But really, that's it. That's all I've actually seen. Alright, I'll explain everything. First, take a look at the card reader. As Shuichi said that, he moved the bookcase to reveal the hidden door. I peeked into the gap of the card reader. The dust is gone. That's right. I checked it right after nighttime started yesterday, and the dust was there. But this morning it was gone. So that means someone entered this door during nighttime?
Could it be?
That got me thinking. This may sound far-fetched, but perhaps Monokuma's revival is related to this door somehow.
Huh?
How so?
If I remember correctly.
Remember what the Monokuma said. This school has a machine somewhere that can make a whole lot of pops. Just activate that machine and you can have as many spare pops as you want. So there's a machine that can build spare Monokumas?
Because
that would explain why we saw Monokuma alive and well in the morning. At nighttime, someone went through this door and activated the machine. And then there's what Monokuma just told us. A time limit is now in effect! If a murder does not occur by nighttime 2 days from now, then every student forced to participate in this killing game will die!
I knew it.
The way he phrased it seemed peculiar. Why not just say everyone will die? He went out of his way to specify that students forced to participate will die. Huh? But why?
That's true.
My deduction is that one of us volunteered to participate and wasn't forced. That would mean they would avoid execution without breaking any rules. Perhaps that's why Monokuma said it that way.
Huh?
And that person is the one in our group who's cooperating with Monokuma?
That's...
I don't know if Monokuma is that strict with rules, but if he is trying to protect someone, that would imply that they're doing more than just cooperating with Monokuma.
Huh?
What?
Because...
I believe that if one of us can create spare Monokumas, they are the mastermind of this killing game. So the person who's responsible for all our suffering is one of us?
Okay.
Of course, this is just what I've deduced, but it is entirely possible. That's why I didn't want to talk about it in front of everyone. If we told them now, they might all try to find the mastermind and be led to murder. That's why I could only tell you, Kaede, and like in the first version of this, I'm gonna say, why are you trusting Kaede? Sir, why are you trusting Kaede? Because all Kaede has done is hinder the group. Let's be brutally honest here. Everything Kaede has done, and again, I keep saying that she has very good intentions, and please don't mistake me pointing out Kaede's flaws for me saying, oh, she's a shit character and I fucking hate her. If I thought that about Kaede, I'd say she was a shit character and I fucking hate her. I haven't said that at all. I quite like Kaede. Out of all of the protagonists we've had, she so far is by far, my vast favourite. I love her. I really enjoy Kaede as a protagonist because she is extremely flawed. She is an extremely flawed character, and she has a defined character. She's doing stuff and she wants to help, but all she's doing is hindering everyone. The reason why the group is so fractured is because of Kaede. Because she pushed everyone to do the Death Road of Despair, and yes, she apologized. You know, she thought about her actions and she said, I realized that I was in the wrong, I'm really sorry. Here's the thing though, if you've just hurt someone and you apologize and they accept your apology, that doesn't mean they automatically forget about what you did. If someone punches you in the face, like full on punches you, and then says, I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to do that, I'm really sorry. And you say, you know what, if it was an accident, fair dues. And they then swing their hand out and you flinch. That person has no right to say to you, why are you flinching? Why are you flinching? Yeah, I punched you before, but I apologized. You accepted my apology. Why are you flinching? Yeah, you've still got that black eye. You've still got the black eye from where they punched you. Yes, you've forgiven them and they've apologized. That's great. But you're not going to forget that they punched you in the face, are you? That's always going to be there. And it's the same with Kaede. Yes, she apologized for putting everyone through the death road. She apologized for what she did. But that doesn't mean everyone's just going to magically forget what she did. She forced everyone to hurt themselves for hours. That's incredibly fucked up. And it's great that she thought about it and apologized. Doesn't negate what she did, though. Doesn't negate what she did at all. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying she's solely responsible for the group, splintering off. Monokuma is applying outside pressure. But the reason why the group fractured in the first place is Kaede. That's all on her. Monokuma didn't force anyone to do the death road. Monokuma didn't force anyone to do jack shit. It was Kaede. Kaede forcing it that caused that fracture, and Monokuma applied pressure. And what did Kaede do? Okay, we've all got to stick together, gang. We've all got to stick together. We've got to come up with a plan. Exactly what she did before the death road. People are going, oh, this is sounding real fucking familiar. This is sounding real fucking familiar. No thank you, madam. No thank you. I'm going to go in my room and I'm just going to pray to a tour. I'm just going to chill out. I'm going to goad someone into trying to kill me. Like, the reason the group splintered is because of Kaede first and foremost. All Kaede has done is hinder the group. She had good intentions, but again, if you have good intentions and you hurt people, your intentions don't fucking matter. Your intentions are they ain't worth shit if you are hurting people. And that's exactly what Kaede did, and she doesn't seem to grasp that. She doesn't seem to grasp that just because she apologized, it's not going to make everyone believe in her again. No, they remember. An apology doesn't reset someone's memory. And I like that fatal flaw. I enjoy that fatal flaw. I will happily have a very flawed character over someone who's just like, friendship, I have no flaws, and I don't really do anything. Friendship, like, that was Makoto. That was fucking Makoto. I appreciate the fact that Kaede is doing stuff, and she's fucking up, like, I know I'm slagging her off. I enjoy her a lot. Just because I enjoy a character does not mean I'm gonna give them a pass for whatever they do. I mean, I slagged off Hiyoko and Mikan constantly in Danganronpa 2. Constantly, to the point where I had people telling me, oh, you hate all girls. You hate women. You're a women hater because you're constantly talking about their flaws. I was talking about their flaws because I enjoyed them. I liked them, therefore I have high standards, and you're being shitty. I like Kaede. I have high standards for her. She's being shitty. Like, that's my logic. I'm not going to ignore someone's flaws just because I like them. All in all, to get back to my original point, why is Shuichi trusting Kaede with this? All Kaede's done is hinder the group. What are you doing, Shuichi? That's why I could only tell you, Kaede. Oh. The mastermind. The one controlling Monokuma. I can't believe the person responsible for our suffering could be among us. It's hard to accept, but if it's true, I can't forgive them.
Hey.
So, what do you plan to do now, Shuichi? We're gonna find this mastermind, right? I'm thinking of taking the risk, just before time expires. I believe the mastermind will come here just before time is up, and I can expose them.
Huh?
Wait, how do you know they'll come here right before time's up?
That's...
I'm extrapolating from something Monokuma's told us earlier. Mauled to shreds by countless Monokumas from the rumored Monokuma making machine! To produce a large number of Monokumas, the mastermind would have to come here. They would have to get into the hidden room to activate the machine.
well...
Of course, none of this is certain. There's a chance the mastermind won't show. Like I said, it's a risk.
But
I'm willing to take it. It's better than just sitting around waiting to die.
I see.
Yeah,
Oh, right.
I'll take that risk with you. I'm just gonna point this out. Shuichi could be the mastermind. They could go completely, off the, pattern that they've set up. They could go for something completely different, and Shuichi could be the mastermind, and he could be lying to Kaede, but again, Kaede is just blindly believing in him for some reason. Again, another of her flaws. She decides that people are her friends, and she just intrinsically believes them. Yet, these are people that she's known. I don't even know if she's known them for 2 days. These aren't her friends. They are not her friends, yet she's very insistent. They're my friends, they're my friends. I'll take that risk with you.
But
Kaede, this is just my deduction. It's possible that I'm wrong.
Of course.
Yeah, I know, but I've made up my mind. You told me about this, so that must mean you trust me, right, Shuichi?
Yeah.
Then I'll trust you too. Oh, and he's blushing, bless him.
You know?
I mean, I don't have a good idea of my own, so... No, wait, excuse me, this is Kaede. I mean, I don't have a good idea of my own, so obviously I'll help you with yours.
Mm-hmm.
Okay then, let's expose the mastermind together, Shuichi.
thank you.
Thank you, Kaede. You have a way of encouraging me. I never expected this to happen, though. I can't believe our enemy is within our group, hiding in plain sight.
Okay.
Yeah.
Aww.
Now that we know this, I should stop saying everyone needs to work together. You should never have been saying that in the first place. It's not up to you to decide that everyone has to work together. here's the thing, again, Kaede has created discord within the group, not Monokuma. Monokuma encouraged it, but Kaede was the first one to encourage discord in the group through no, like, she didn't intend to do that, but that's ultimately what she did. And here's the thing, if you're in a group and you don't trust each other, then saying, oh, we have to stay in the group, we have to stay in the group, you're putting everyone in danger by being in the group. In this case, it's much safer for everyone to be on their own because these people don't trust each other. They don't like each other. As you know, things go like, okay, the time limit's getting closer, the time limit's getting closer. All those simmering tensions, I could very easily see Maki going, that bitch Kaede. That fucking bitch Kaede making us do this. Fuck it, I'ma grab a knife. Stab. Like, by encouraging a group of people that don't like each other to be together in a high-stress environment, you're putting everyone in danger. If not everyone wanted to be in the group, then you shouldn't be trying to force everyone to be in the group. But that's exactly what Kaede was doing. Hey guys, come back, come back. We need to be in the group. No, go. Girl, you can't be doing that. Now that we know this, I should stop saying everyone needs to work together.
Oh, right.
But whoever the mastermind is will expose them and help everyone else escape. And again, she's still saying everyone else. She's like separated this one random person off in her mind, whoever the mastermind is. But once they're dealt with, everyone will want to be part of the group again. After that will help everyone escape again. You can't force people to be in a group. You can't force that, Kaede. But whoever the mastermind is will expose them and help everyone else escape. And when this is all behind us, we're gonna stay good friends. That's a promise, okay? You're not good friends. You've known these people for less than 48 hours. You're not good friends. You don't know these people.
Okay.
Right. After we reapplied the dust to the card reader, I left Shuichi and returned to my room. Two days from now, at the stroke of nighttime, that's when the time limit expires. Until then, I guess I'll check on the others. I'm a little worried about them. Okay, free time start. Well, at the academy, you will have free time every now and then. During free time, you can spend time with other students to strengthen your bond with them. You can also give them a present to strengthen those bonds further. You can buy presents at the school store or win them at the Mono machine. If your bond gets strong enough, an intimate event might occur. Nice! But you don't have free time forever. Spending time with someone passes time. You can also end free time by going straight to bed. By yourself, that is. I mean, I wouldn't skip it, but if you'd rather be alone, that's cool too. Okay. Now then, I think first things first. I mean, at least this way. It is unfortunate that, you know, I scrapped the first take of this. As I said before, that it is relatively rare for me to scrap an episode, especially if, you know, it's a blind Let's Play. But the game's encouraged, you know, hey, you don't have to, I want to go this way. Yeah, you don't have to give them presents for the first free time event. That's how it's always been. And, you know, we weren't warned that that was changed. I'm not happy about that, so I wasn't standing for it. And especially with limiting us to how many times we can talk to people. Yeah, no, I'm not happy about that. Excuse me. There we go. But yeah, at least this way, I know exactly where I'm going. Let's look in here, because this is now open. Huh? It's unlocked. When did that happen? Well, that means I can go in, right? Screens and speakers. I bet this is the AV room. It's a projector screen for displaying movies. You can roll it up to put it away. And I believe we could look at the speakers. That's an incredible speaker. I bet the sound from this would be great. And this is the busted door.
Huh?
This door barely opens a crack. Was it poorly built? Yeah, it leads out into the hallway to the rear door of the library. There are a lot of movie discs packed away on the shelves. They're mostly educational documentaries. Makes sense, I guess. This is a school. And anything over here? Yeah, same as the other one. And you. There are some posters rolled up in rubber bands in a cylindrical bucket. I don't need to unroll these. Okay, and that was everything. Yeah, I wanted to get a good look at this room. It's a video player. There are a few of them, actually. I guess they need this many to meet certain standards. Okay. Yeah, I'm good to go. And back out again. Hello there, Kibo. You're right. I'm sorry for saying I'd kill you first. But I would still kill him first. He's a robot. He's a robot. Sorry, not sorry. And the other one I found was in here, in the girls' room. Plants are growing inside the bathroom. Other than that, it's just a normal bathroom. And a yoink. Okay, good stuff. Now then, yeah, those were the only hidden Monokumas I found. I didn't check the outside of the school. I will admit that. I didn't bother checking the outside of the school. However, I wanted to get to the free time events. And I'm trying to roughly follow the same path I did in the episode I didn't keep. So let's load up the Mono machine. Now then, I tend to skip through the Mono machine segments. I'll show you what I got, but I will see you in a minute. Okie doke, and I think I'm gonna leave myself with 10 mono coins to play around with. I never like spending them all. Okay, let me resume my timer. There we go. Lovely jubbly. Alright then. Okay, I've used up the Mono machine. I went and grabbed the hidden Monokumas, and I do believe that roughly puts me back to where I ended the episode I dropped. Yeah, all that's left to do is to go find Rantaro. As I said, I do apologize for dropping that episode, for reloading. Like I said, if under normal circumstances, I wouldn't have, but considering they're limiting us to, 2 chats per person per chapter, I'm not willing to waste any free time moments. If it was a case of a bad gift, fair play, but not. As I keep saying, the first 2 games encourage the mindset of you don't need to give them a gift on their first go. So I'm not happy with that.
I'm a little worried.
I'm worried about you, Kaede. You've been working so hard trying to help us. I think you've earned a little break. Should I spend time with Rantaro? Yes. Then let's take a break together. I spent some time looking at the fountain with Rantaro. Rantaro and I grew a little closer today. Would you like to give Rantaro a present? Well, I have to, as I have discovered. Now then, what do we actually have? Ketchup. I think Ryoma would like those. Maybe something for Tenko. I mean, the wearable blanket looks a little bit like Shuichi's coat. That might be for him. Well, that would be good for Samugi. Yeah, old magic, so maybe for Himiko. I'm trying to think, is anyone particularly vain? Not sure. Oh! Turn a plain freckled face into something flashy. That's a Mukuro reference. That's a reference to Mukuro in the first game. I don't know who'd want Photoshop software here, though. I get probably something for Tenko. Art mannequin. Angie'd like that. Same with the sketchbook. I'm not sure about that. I said before, I wonder if Rantaro, if he has genuinely forgotten his talent, his design with the compass on his shirt, I wonder if maybe he's the ultimate adventurer or the ultimate sailor, something like that. So he might actually like an aluminum water bottle. A monkey's paw, of course. That's great. I'm not sure there. Oh, well, that's cool. I mean, maybe I was gonna say maybe Kiba would like it, but then he might also be like, this robot is subservient to others. It's a slave. I don't know. Kaito would probably like that. Probably. And again, if Rantaro is the ultimate adventurer or sailor or something, he might like a hammock. Not sure about them. Oh, fabulous. Of course marigolds symbolize despair. How lovely. Flower fortune telling. Himiko might like that. And I don't know about that. I mean, ornamental katana? Tenko again, maybe? And there's, okay, yeah, there's the badge. I'm thinking, in the previous games, drinks have always kind of been like, oh, you can give the students like a bottle of water, and it's a generic, okay gift. I can't even pin anything to his ultimate. Like with the sketchbook and Angie, I'm like, she's gonna like that because she's an artist, but I'm gonna keep my fingers crossed that the tea is gonna be, you know, like a generic, okay, everyone is okay with this. They might not like really enjoy it, but everyone will accept this. Yep.
Thank you very much.
Okay, he's accepted it. Excellent. But this looks really valuable. Are you sure you want me to have it? I'll get you something special one day, too. I have some pretty rare things myself.
Hey.
Kaede, would you like to have some tea and chat for a bit? And here I am, sitting across from Rantaro, drinking tea with him. I wonder.
Hey.
Hey, are you hitting on me? He's just asked you for some tea, love. He's just asked you for some tea.
No.
No, I'm not trying to hit on you. I guess people assume I'm a sleazy guy because of the way I look, but I'm not.
Actually.
Besides, would you like to have some tea? What kind of old school pickup line is that?
You think so?
But maybe it's so old school that it's looped around and become cool again. Yeah, maybe.
How should I put this?
Although it is true that I wanted to spend some time with you. I'm surrounded by strong personalities. I like them, but it's a tad overwhelming at times.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of the ultimate students here are pretty unique. Also, before I forget, let me just grab that for a thumbnail, thank you. Oh, but I think Shuichi is pretty normal. Now that's true, but he's a detective. Could be hiding his real personality, you know.
I understand, but...
But he's reliable in tough situations. That's not so bad, is it?
That's right.
True, but the sort of situation where you might need a reliable detective would be...
No.
Nah, it's nothing. By the way, who's the most unique person here in your eyes? Oh... my brain, the ultimate gimp. This is interesting. This is interesting because this is asking a question of Kaede. In all the other free time events in past games, it's always like, oh hey, what do you know about this subject? What do you, like, what were we talking about before? Was it Mamangos, Makangos, or something else with Sonia? With Sakura in the first game, I remember her asking, like, which meat has the highest fat content, or something along those lines. Like, those were things with definitive answers. This is like, hey, what's your opinion? Oh. I mean, my mind thought about the ultimate gimp, but I mean, Kibo's the only robot here. I'm not entirely sure if he is actually a robot, but he thinks he is. We think he is. Yeah, I'd say Kibo out of that list. Kibo.
Actually.
Being a robot is interesting enough that his personality barely matters.
How should I put this?
But, you know, I think Kibo is on our side. Also, that's quite good too.
Huh?
What do you mean, on our side?
Yeah.
Have you ever heard of the 3 laws of robotics? The long and short of it is, robots can't harm people. If Kibo's creator was a good scientist, he would have programmed that into Kibo's AI. We're all humans, so we can assume that he's on our side.
Actually.
Of course, I'm just guessing.
You know?
You seem pretty composed, Rantaro. Where did that come from?
Because...
From how you observe everyone and make rational judgments about their personalities.
You think so?
I'll take that. Yeah, how do I put this? It's like he's already used to this kind of situation. That is an odd line. That is an odd line, considering he was like, oh yeah, like, if this is what I think it is, then this should happen. I'm gonna put a pin in that. I'm gonna put a pin in that statement. Yeah, how do I put this? It's like he's already used to this kind of situation. But that's a weird way to put it. There's no way he could be used to any of this.
How should I put this?
Well, I guess I feel more relaxed around you. I almost feel normal.
Oh, no.
Oh, but don't misunderstand. I mean normal in a good way. Okay, I get it. Rantaro's report card has been updated based on your experience with him. I spent some time drinking tea with Rantaro. I still have some time before it's nighttime. What should I do? I don't want to just sit around and do nothing. You know what? Considering the game won't let me focus on one person at a time, I don't want to speak to you. You freak me the fuck out. Maybe later, but there are still characters that I'm like, oh, I kind of like you. I want to get to know more about you. So you can wait. Who's that? That's Tenko. Who do I want to speak to? Rantaro was like a definite I want to get to know this guy because he freaks me the fuck out. You know what? I could take this as an opportunity to just quickly look around, make sure there aren't any other hidden Monokumas outside. That's a good idea. I don't know. Here's my thing. There are characters that I like, and there are characters that I find intriguing. And my thought is, this is the first chapter. Anyone could be killed off. Anyone could be. Hey, Karumi. And I feel like I should be prioritizing characters that I'm intrigued by, like Rantaro. You know, that have mysteries to them that I'm like, ooh, I want to I want to know more about this. I want to know more about you. So what is this? What is this? It looks like a castle gate. What's past here? Okay, nothing apparently. I think right now the three people I'm kind of most drawn to. There's Gonta and Himiko. I like them. I like them. There's Shuichi, because quite frankly, I want to know why he's putting so much blind trust in the person who keeps fucking things up. Well, hello there. Okay, no, that's just a rock. Just a rock. False alarm. There's also, in terms of people I find interesting, there's Kurumi and Samugi, because I'm still... Out of everyone, they fit the pattern best for potential mastermind. So I'm also like, them two intrigue me. Yeah, it doesn't look like there are any hidden Monokumas down here. Okay. I'm kind of drawn to Shuichi because he's a character that intrigues me, and I also quite like him. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go track down Shuichi. Yeah, it doesn't look like there are any more hidden Monokumas out here. Maybe there was just the one. Okay. Okay, yeah. Now then, here's the question. Where is Shuichi? Where be he at? Let's take a quick look at the map. Okay, so he's not here. He could be downstairs or upstairs. Let's try downstairs first. If I can remember which way that is. This way. Okay, no. Let's try upstairs then. And run through to the stairs. Excuse me, that is... Was he outside? Was he also, where's the... I'm just like, where are the stairs? Where are the stairs? I'm lost. Okay, right there. I guess he must be outside. He could be in his room. That's a thought. Shuichi? Shuichi, come out wherever you are. I want to speak to you. Okay, so I guess he's in the dorm, maybe? Maybe? And there's your room. There we go.
Hey!
The time limit is nighttime, 2 days from now. Honestly, I think it will come all too soon. Should I spend time with Shuichi? Yes, please.
Okay.
Yeah, that would really help. I feel like I'd overthink things by myself. I spent some time talking with Shuichi. Shuichi and I grew a little closer today. Would you like to give Shuichi a present? Yes, please. Again, I feel like tea is a pretty safe option. Oh, excellent. Can I really have this? Thank you, I'll take good care of it. It'll help soothe my anxiety at dark times like this.
Shuichi.
Hey, Shuichi, what does an ultimate detective like you do most of the time?
Huh?
Huh? What do I do?
Hey.
Do you wear a cap, smoke a pipe, and use a magnifying glass to investigate crime scenes? Do you say stuff like, indeed, most intriguing? You know, that sort of thing.
Hey!
I'm not old enough to smoke a pipe. I guess that classic old-fashioned detective look is pretty outdated, huh?
I suppose so.
Yeah, I don't do much investigating either. Really? Then what kind of cases do you get? Do you spend most of your time doing nothing?
No.
No, actually. My uncle's detective office is actually fairly popular, so we receive a lot of cases. Okay, so your uncle's a detective.
But...
A lot of those cases are small jobs. Infidelity cases, background checks. Okay, I don't... It sounds boring, but you still work hard. That's kind of rude. And then again, Kaede has been incredibly rude so far, you know, poking people in the face and stuff like that. My thought is that surely there's like client, confidentiality, that type of thing. Can we even ask? Yeah, it all sounds pretty normal. Sounds pretty routine.
Hey!
You only see flashy detectives in movies and novels. It's actually better that way.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess it'd be bad if flashy murder cases kept happening around you. Oh my god! Jessica Fletcher! My queen! In my head it's just dun 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 dun. I'm just like, I've got the Murder, She Wrote. I love Murder, She Wrote. I've got a mug with Jessica Fletcher's face on it. I love Murder, She Wrote. If the ghost of Angela Lansbury appeared before me and said, I need you to kidnap the president's daughter, I would be on it. I would do it. Oh my god. I love Angela Lansbury so much. I'm having a moment. I'm sorry. People might think you're the male version of Jessica Fletcher or something.
Hey.
What other cases do you get? The other cases are just stuff like finding runaways and stuff. Ooh, that could be part of an even bigger case.
Hey!
Sorry to disappoint you, but those cases are rarely connected to crimes. It's my job to find them before it comes to that, and it's after they're found that's the hard part. After they're found?
Okay.
It's necessary to follow up with both the client and the runaway to make sure all is well. Detectives have to follow up with them too. I'm so tempted to call this episode Jessica Fletcher. I'm so tempted. I'm so tempted.
Well,
Well, perhaps not all detectives do that, but it was my uncle's policy. And it's a policy I agree with. People have reasons for running away, so the case is only closed when all parties are happy.
That's right.
That's true. If you don't take care of the problem, they'll obviously try to run away again. I didn't know detectives were so considerate, or is Shuichi just a special case? Shuichi's report card has been updated based on your experience with him. Lovely. After parting ways with Shuichi, I returned to my room. Sir, no. How am I supposed to do your voice but drunk?
This is an ultimate... I can't. This is an official announcement from the Ultimate Academy.
So,
As you can see, Mono Kid has had a little too much honey.
I see.
He was really, really happy about Daddy's return.
Now, let's play darts. Man of them can beat the dartboard. And let's go bowling. Man of them can beat the ball.
Beep boop.
yeah, but
By the way, which announcement were we making? The nighttime announcement. What? It's already that late? Then we should go to bed soon. He's already asleep.
bedtimer sign.
It's already nighttime. At this rate, the time limit will expire before we know it. But I won't lose. I won't give up. And on that message, I am going to bring this episode to a close right here. In the next one, are we going to be able to catch the mastermind? Probably not, but Kaede and Shuichi are going to give it a go. But until then, please remember to like if you enjoyed, leave a comment below, and if you wanted to subscribe, it would be very much appreciated. I've been Kallista. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next episode.
Danganronpa